Hi patrons! I hope you are doing well. It's good to be giving you another update. I feel that I'm a bit later than I should be, a week or so. I wanted to get this out last week, so I apologize. One of the reasons I'm a bit behind is I wanted to be further along and have the boron fully replaced in an older beacon and have that little bit of progress to show you, but alas, I haven't quite made it that far. I did manage to take an old prototype, one that I had originally built back when I first started working at the collab, and I was doing a residency around this project, and I used these fun little snow globes as like the original shells. But this old beacon, actually had an old particle photon in it, and that was Wi-Fi enabled, and so when I took them out I would have to tether them to my phone, but I wouldn't have any cellular charges, so they were a bit more cost effective, but not as functional as what I needed. And when I decided I wanted to have them kind of be out in the world and have a bit more distance and proximity to them. So anyways, so I've been putting the old boron, or the new boron, into the old shell and the old beacon, and that process for the most part went smoothly. I got all the hardware kind of cleaned up and put together and in within a day, and the programming of the new boron and the setup and everything went really smooth. I'm getting GPS readings, I'm getting different data readings. I know that everything is hooked up and everything is updating and the Git is updated, and the only problem is I'm not getting any lights on this. So I'm not quite sure if it is a hardware issue or a software issue right now. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of investigation and troubleshooting, and simultaneously, I'll give you updates on the other two beacons. So, and I'll actually show you here as well. So I've got, here is a kind of the whole landscape of what I'm going to be working on. So this is the, I guess, newly updated Alice. So I've taken the old photon that was in here, which you can see, and I've replaced it with a particle boron. So I've done all the programming and cleaned up some of the hardware, and just done a little bit of a refurbishment with it. So it actually seems quite a bit more stable than the other two beacons, and I think having that shell and having something that's a bit more solid at this point, when I'm going to be working on kind of finessing the different parts and trying to add some more pieces and play with some of the programming, making sure that I reduce any kind of interruptions or reduce any risk caused by like hardware connectivity is going to be important. Yeah, so I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of this beacon in the next bit. Here, wearing purple, is Brett. Brett has been consistent through this whole process. And you can see here, Brett is actually responding to Alice and connected to Alice right now. But I'm not getting any lights from Alice. But when I do look at the data, I can see that, yes, it is Alice that Brett is responding to. Janet is not doing anything. Janet has been named after Janet from The Good Place, and I'm thinking because that show just ended, maybe Janet is feeling a bit sad and not wanting to be her shiny best. But I'm also going to be looking at why potentially this isn't working. So it's probably a hardware issue, just considering both Brett and Janet have been moved around a lot in the last little bit. yeah, but hopefully next time you see these guys, there will be lights galore. All right, so I guess then, so that's what I'm gonna be working on, and as soon as I have everything working, I will be sending updates to all of you so you know where I'm at with the project. I'm also going to be putting together a little bit of just a schematic of what all the hardware and looks like when it's all hooked up. And I'll be sending that out to patrons as well, so keep an eye out for that. Once again, I just wanted to say thank you for your support. I've really appreciated having this time to reflect on the project and to give you updates. It's really actually helping me with my process and thinking about it, and actually doing the documentation and thinking about how I put everything together has been really valuable as well. So yeah, ways you don't even know you are supporting this project. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And I hope to have an update to you in the next week or so, just with some additional progress. So thank you again. Bye.